Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Diaspora channel. I'm Kai Gabiam, and thanks so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you had a fantastic day. Today, we are having another guest, but he's just been having some problems. So, right now, I'm going to start, and then hopefully, he'll be able to join us uh, later. So I'm so sorry for that, but we have to start. I don't want to hold you guys in the chat for too long. So, salut tout le monde, j'espère que vous avez passé une très belle journée. Je m'appelle Kai Gabiam et merci de vous avoir abonné à ma chaîne. Ce soir, on a un invité avec nous. J'ai un invité ici avec moi, mais il a quelques problèmes techniques pour nous joindre maintenant, mais il va nous joindre plus tard de toutes les façons pour apporter ses contributions. Il vit en Angleterre, entre l'Angleterre et le Ghana. C'est un homme d'affaires, un entrepreneur, donc il va partager ses expériences avec nous. So, guys, how is everyone doing? Hopefully, Ricky will be able to join via the link in the chat because he's been struggling. He told me the things are not, going straightforward like he used to for so many people. So we will try this way and see if he can still, call in using the link in the chat. How is everyone doing? I need to send the link quick again. So sorry, guys. Sharon, how are you? I know it's quite late on your side, but I've tried. But hopefully we'll be able to have him. Yeah, oh Tikeli, I'm so sorry. Our guest was struggling with some technical issue, let's put it like that. So hopefully he will be able to join us tonight because I really want him to share his experience as an entrepreneur, also in Ghana and in the UK. So normally he spends like 6 months here and 6 months on the continent. So I'm sure he have like loads of good tips to share with the people that would like to go there and or have a business. So he's just the perfect person for the kind of questions so many people that want to go on the continent asking, so he will be able to answer those questions. So hopefully, he will be able to join us. So how are you doing, TK Lee? Guys, kindly thumbs up the stream. How's your day? And I hope you guys check my latest upload. Make sure if you haven't, please go ahead and check that out after the stream so you can have a look at our latest collection when it comes to our beautiful accessories, reasonable prices. So check it out and share. It's going great. That's amazing. That's amazing. Good to hear. All is well, Curtis. That's good. That's good. I'm doing good as well, as you guys can see. Let me quickly share this stream. So are things a little bit easier now, like when it comes to the lockdown? Or is still the same on your side? Hopefully, the school will be opening soon down here, hopefully. So, don't know exactly when. So that's a good indication. Sorry, guys, I have to be in and out to make sure I'm checking on him and everything is how it's supposed to be because he's the main person for us tonight. So, Tikeli, you travel often to Nigeria, right? If you're still here, can you quickly share with us your journey, like what Nigeria is like? Because I've never been there. It's on the, definitely on the list when I go home. Hopefully everything will go back to normal. If I go home this summer, I will be able to visit. So if you can share some your experiences when you visit Nigeria with us in the chat and why you choose Nigeria, that would be great. Can you hear me? Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. Yeah, Tikeli, if you are still here, share your experiences with us because we are here again. If Richie managed to reach us tonight here, he's going to talk mainly about Ghana. But because you are a little bit familiar with Nigeria, I believe, can you share your experiences with us? Let me check.
Can you hear me? Can you hear? Oh dear. Can you hear me? Oh dear. I can't hear you. Can see. Everyone can see and hear you. Oh, they can hear me, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Ricky. Yeah. Right, guys, we have Ricky here with us. So, Ricky, thanks so much for joining us finally. And, the people that are very, very patient are still in the chat, almost like, say more than half an hour. But thank God you are finally here with us. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, I thought you'd done. Oh, good evening, everybody. But I thought you'd done all the introduction already. Yeah, but okay. I am Ricketts. People call me Ricky for short. Yeah, I am. I have business in Ghana and in UK and Uganda. So basically, what we do is we supply food and drinks and hardware um, to Africa, and anyone who wants to buy it from us. So that's what we do. Also, we're into the property game where we buy uncompleted buildings in like Ghana and then refurbish and or change the design, and then
Right.
we rent them out. Um, we're trying to acquire. It's easier to buy property in Ghana and do that
Mm.
type of thing than it is in UK because there's not so much legislation like
Okay.
what they have in UK. Um, UK, you're not going to make any money in UK. You unless you bought the property quite a while back ago, you will make the money. But right now, you're not going to make property make a lot of money from just buying and renting. You'll make more in Africa. Africa is a market, developing market, very very. It's a market that's very good right at this minute.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Can you
So,
turn up
and
your mic? I can't hear you.
I know you. Can you hear me now?
Just a little bit, really low.
Is it?
Yes, it's really low.
Guys in the chat, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but very low.
Is it better?
Okay. Let me see if I can turn up my one a little bit more. Well,
Okay.
my one is full, but I'll try. I'll try to hear you. Go.
Okay, because I can hear you clearly. I know
Okay.
you spent 6 months here and 6 months on the continent.
Yes.
Okay, we really want to know how you managed to do that so easily.
Well, it's not easy. It wasn't easy. It was
Right.
it I've been there from 2002. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was never easy. I've been through scammers and crooks. I've
Mm,
got through all um that type of challenge.
okay.
So you have to be very careful when you go down there because they look at you as a cash cow. They think that you have money. So
Mm,
you have to be smart. You got to be smart. You got to know what you want, and
mm-hmm,
don't deviate from what you want. If you want something, if you're going to Costa Coffee and you want a cup of tea, and
mm-hmm,
when they say, "Would you like a cup of chocolate?"
mm-hmm,
you know you want tea. You have to stick to the tea, because
mm-hmm,
when you go over there, they will try to sell you something else. And sometimes, what you have to watch out for, they don't own the land. A lot are the property. They don't own it. So what they do, they might go past the property and then see it's for sale. And then they
mm,
will pretend like it's their property. They'll
right.
pretend it's yeah. They'll pretend like it's their property.
Mm,
Um, and then they will take you there, and then they try to get money from you. Oh, the landlord, the guy. I know the guy who owns the property, and he
mm,
wants a deposit, and he wants
right.
X amount of deposit. So you're gonna give them the money. You will never see them again.
Wow.
They will do silly little things like that where you could talk until you're black and blue and tell them, listen, I have plenty of work for you. I'm going
Mm,
to make you a lot of money. You
mm,
get me the right property and I will give you this. They don't care. And sometimes what they do, they will bring a pastor with them when they're doing a deal. So you think, oh, this guy's a
oh,
pastor, so he must be honest. But that's just a ploy. You got to be careful with that one. But I've been going back and forth over there because what I do is you have to set up things that they want, but somebody wants. It's supply and demand. Don't just go over there and think, yeah, I'm going to do this business. You have to go over there and find out, do your groundwork. Do your groundwork first.
right.
Find out what the people need.
Mm,
And if you want to know what they need, the country that you're living in, look at what these people they need more than anything else here. They need it there because it's a developing country, so they want to develop. Most people in those countries,
mm,
they want the same thing like what you have in UK.
mm.
But the thing is, they don't want to pay for it. They want you to pay for them. So
Oh,
sometimes when you go down there, they're telling you, you just meet somebody and they say, "Oh, bring me a phone." And they go, "Really?" They go, "Bring me an iPhone." And he said, "What?
the
You want an
latest
iPhone? I
one.
don't even have an iPhone." So Why do you want an iPhone? So they will
Mm-hmm.
tell you, and then, oh, bring me this, bring me that. They will tell you those things. So now, if they know, if you just say, okay, I'll do it, they know you're soft. So then they will
Mm,
take advantage. So what you have to say, okay, I'll bring you the phone, but you have to give me this, find this land for me, find this property. That would
mm,
be your payment.
mm-hmm.
So you, don't be spoiling people and giving them things for no reason. You have to have a
Right.
reason why you're doing it. So that's the crux of it, really. Because what I did, I went into a lot of supermarkets down there, but at the time
Mm,
there was no supermarkets. There
okay.
was only people were selling from their living room. They have some grill at their living room. So you go to the front door, the front window, and you say, "Oh, can I have a bag of sugar? Can I have some Indomie or whatever?"
Mm,
So they would just sell it to you through the window, and that's it. So they wasn't serious. Then you have the people who traveled. They might have a little bit. It wasn't like a supermarket. It was just like a little warehouse. And you
right.
go in there, nothing was on the shelf. It was all on the floor, everything like this. So I said, hold on, they need shelving. They need shop shelving down here. So I brought some shop shelving, and then a good market to get into in UK, because you're gonna find a lot of
Mm,
companies here. They're gonna go bankrupt because of this
mm,
COVID thing. Yeah.
mm,
So um you're gonna have a lot of companies that you can buy goods really cheap. If I told you, like, I had a parcel. When
right.
I went down there first, I bought a parcel of television. It was when the new flat screen TV came out first,
Mm,
and those TV I paid. It was like £50,000 worth of TV, and I
mm,
spent I paid £5,000 for them,
right.
for £50,000 worth of stuff.
Mm,
And by the time I took it to Ghana, before I went, I put it out that I have that coming. It was sold before I even reached the warehouse to store it. So I had to come back and get some more, you
wow.
know? So there's a lot of things that you can do that would
Mm,
make food, cosmetics,
mm,
hair and beauty products,
okay.
uh, all this type of stuff would go.
That's good. I hope the guys in the chat you can hear Ricky clearly. So why Ghana?
Well, it would be anywhere to me because I
Mm,
used to live in Australia.
okay.
I got fed up of UK, and I didn't want to live in. I just wanted to go somewhere else. I haven't been to Africa at all, but I wanted to. I didn't want to retire in England. I didn't want to fall down and drop down dead in UK. I spent
Mm,
all my life here, so I need to have somewhere. I need to get some sun.
mm-hmm.
So I was. I
Yes, I
went.
love that.
I, yeah, I went to Australia, and it was wicked, fantastic. But my
Mm,
sister said, "There's no way they're coming to Australia. It's too far."
mm,
So I had to change my plans. Then my
right.
friend said to me, "Why don't you come to Ghana and see what Africa has to offer?"
Mm-hmm.
So I was going, but there's nothing over there. They're always fighting wars. They're always
Mm,
fighting each other, killing each other and stuff. So
right.
they told me, listen, come over and have a look for yourself. Don't let nobody
Mm,
put you off. Just come. So I went over there and have a look. And when I came out of the airport, I
mm.
thought I was in Jamaica, because the first thing I saw was a coconut tree swaying to the left and swaying to the right. Then I saw this banana tree, and I went, what? This place is like Jamaica. So I landed on the floor, kissing the ground. I said,
Oh.
at least I make it back here for the because of my ancestors' sake. I
Mm,
made it back there. So
mm,
I went. So all the people was coming off the plane looking at me.
mm.
This guy is mad. He's kissing the ground. So and they go, "You're not from here." I said, "No, I'm from Jamaica, man." And then all of them say, well, "You're welcome. You're welcome." And
Mm,
from I came off the plane and stepped on the tarmac and kissed the ground and stood up.
mm,
Everybody realized that I wasn't from there. So, from there into the custom hall,
mm,
people were saying, "Oh, welcome Jamaica, welcome Jamaica." They were saying that to me. So I felt at home from the first
mm,
time I went there. So I said, "It's got to be here." So
mm-hmm,
I need to find out what I can do here. I need
mm,
to find out what I'm gonna do here, because I'm not a person when I go on holiday anyway. I don't just go there and walk around and think, "Oh, this is a
mm,
holiday. I'm gonna." No, I don't do that. I look at the opportunities that's are there. So I see that is developing. And to me, Ghana was like 50 years behind Jamaica. So because all the things that I know in Jamaica,
mm,
they was just doing it. They was just starting to do these things. So I said, this is a
mm,
new start for me. So I went to all the shops. I
mm-hmm,
went everywhere. I was asking questions. I just kept on,
mm.
they must have got fed up of me because I was asking so much questions anywhere I go. I said, so why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Why are
Mm,
they doing this? Why don't they do it this way? And I realized they're just catching up. So if they're
mm,
just catching up,
mm,
I know the next step. So what I need to do is get the next step. So I start bringing in goods. Actually, because I didn't know about the food in Ghana, so
mm,
I brought down a lot of my Jamaican food there. I brought down like a whole pallet full because I was gonna go over there. I was staying there for 6 months,
mm,
and when I brought the food and put it in the stores, people kept on coming and say, "What is this? What is this? What is?" Then I started selling it. I said I bought it for myself, so they wanted to buy it. So I said, "Let me
mm,
sell it to them." So I sold, and then they came back. Oh, can we have more? Can we have more? Then I said, "Hold on, let me take this around to the big shops and show
mm,
them." So I start showing the shops,
mhm,
and then they start saying, "I'm interested. Can you bring me some more? Can
mm,
you bring me this? Can you bring?" I brought tropical rhythms to Ghana. I brought ginger beer. If I
mm.
tell you when I brought ginger beer there, I brought it to Ghana. They say, "Is it alcoholic?" I said, "No, it's a soft drink." So when they taste it, I got these girls from the university.
All right.
I get them to dress up in their miniskirts and stuff,
Mm,
and they was in the shops giving people tasters. So when people taste the drink, they said, "Hey, this drink is good." Oh. Um, so then they started, "How much is it? How much is it?" And
mm,
to my surprise, I thought they would like buy one tin, one can. They
mm.
was going, "No, no, no, no. Give me 24. I want a 24 pack." So I was doing it like that, and then it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Then
Mm.
supermarkets start hear about me, and they tell me to come in. I see them, and they said, "Can you supply us?" I supply them, and it's been like that ever since.
Wow,
So,
that's
but this
amazing.
year I want to expand. I want to expand it a bit more, because the country is developing really fast, uh,
Mm,
and like the Lebanese, the Chinese, the
mm,
Indians, the Japanese are
mm-hmm.
going, but the blacks are not
Yeah,
coming. The blacks, the
I
blacks
know.
are not coming there. But I hope they don't realize they don't decide to come when it's too late, because
That's
when
exactly.
the land is finished, it's finished. All these foreigners are buying up all the lands, and they're gonna open all the shops. Then you're not gonna be able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I did say that last time to the
Yes.
people in the stream, like,
Hmm.
or it was even yesterday, I was reminding them, like, for those on the continent that are like, oh, even some people, they don't own land. So if you guys from the diaspora, you come and then with your money, you're going to get land, but there are some people that don't have already. I say, people have to go and get the land, because if they are going to wait for everyone to have land before they will go there, by then the Chinese, the Lebanese, and all of them will make sure they secure the lands before even our own brothers and sisters will be able even to buy even one plot. So it's good that you mentioned that. Is not this time is not for us to think, oh, should I not. At least go and get it, even if you don't need it right now.
Hmm.
Secure a land, secure property if you're able to, and come back and do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's
So
true. That's true. You need to, because right now you can get like, depends on where you go,
mhm,
because you can buy plots of land. You can buy land by the beach. You can buy on the hills. You
mm,
can buy just outside the city, which you don't live in the city because the city is getting choked. Too much cars, too much fumes. So it's best to live on the outside. Plus, you don't really want to have your business where you live. Have it
mm,
somewhere else. Land, you can get land for like £2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, depends on where you go. And
The
some land,
area.
so some land you have to pay like premium, like 10,000 uh, for like one plot. But if you go closer to the city, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. These are dollars I'm talking about. You could be
Mm,
spending like $30,000 for one plot, or even 500,000. It depends on where you go. It's going crazy. I mean, when I went over there first, you could buy land for like £500. If I tell you 2002, a guy came to me and he bought five televisions, five 40-inch television, and he gave it to the chief. And then he's got about 20 plots of land.
oh,
He gave
wow.
by just giving the TV because they didn't have the TV. So he gave that to the
That's a
chief and
good
he's
deal.
got that. Now
Mm,
the guy's developing a plaza on the
wow.
land. So so right now is the time to come. Don't be listening to anybody. Come down there. If you're not too sure,
Mm,
you can get in touch with Kaya. And when you want to buy any land, you talk to her and she talk to me, and I could sort it out. And I'll tell you the best way to buy land. You don't just buy land from anybody down there. You have to go to land registration to make sure that the paperwork that they have in their hand
mm,
is the same as what they have at land registry. So if you're buying the best, so to me, the way I buy properties on land there now, I buy land, uncompleted building. The reason why I do that is because, also I buy from the court. I buy from Ghana courts.
mm,
And there's repossession companies that I buy from. Now, what
right.
happens with that is, and the banks, oh yeah, the bank as well. You can buy from the banks. The
Mm,
bank will repossess a property if they don't pay the what, just like UK.
right.
And if you buy from the bank has all the paperwork. You don't have to run up and down and get no paperwork. You don't even have to get no solicitors to do that one because the
Mm,
bank will give you all the paperwork that you need because it's got that person's name and all your details is on there that they own the land. So you don't have to worry. And if you go to the court, the same thing again. So nobody can come and say, oh, this is my land, blah, blah, blah. You can say,
mm.
okay, that's no problem. Just go and see the court, go and see the bank, and then they'll tell you who owned the land. So you don't have to kill yourself and worry yourself there, you know? So that's the best way. And then it's right now, December gone,
Mm,
I had 16 people come to Ghana, come and see me. And out of the 16, five of them bought properties. Right now, I have to get some material tiles for them to do the tiling. Everything over there, they want my company to do some of the work.
okay.
So because I tell him I'm back in UK and I'm doing my construction work in UK, and I have to organize sending food and supermarket stuff back over there. So yeah.
That's brilliant.
Hmm.
Uh, guys, I'm sure you heard everything clearly, and I keep saying this same thing over and over and over on this platform. That when I take time, oh hi Kwame, I take time, come out here, sit down, talk to you guys, is just to encourage, even if it's one person that money to go and secure whatever they need to secure. That's my job done because I don't need the land over there. That is already there for me. So I don't have to think, where should I put my head when I go there? That also is been taken care of. But I'm thinking about you, my brothers and sisters. I go back home. I know the people I see over there, and I know why they are there. And you know now why they are there. So the last thing I want to witness, maybe 10, 20, 30 years, is for some of you guys to decide when it's too late. So this is the time, this is the moment, guys. Make sure, because right now things are still affordable on the continent.
Yes, yes. Right
So
now is the time. It's affordable now.
mm,
If you don't come and get it, you won't get it because I'm telling you. So I bought some land in 2002 and I paid 4, 5, 6 for 6 plots. I paid £4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now one of the plots is worth £30,000. What I've got now, one of the plots there, because
Right.
it's a commercial. I bought like 2 plots, sorry, 2 plots in a
Mm.
commercial area. Now those guys, because when they was building, they should have built like shops there. They didn't.
Mm.
They built residential. They built houses. So it was in the contracts that they had to do uh, shops, but they didn't want to do that. They built houses there.
Right.
My land was the only one that I left for shops. So now my land is going to be the only land that's got a shop there. So
Mm.
that's why everybody wants to buy it off of me. So I said no. So they told me it's worth up to £30,000 for the it's 2 plots there. It's for 2 plots.
Oh.
But I'm not selling it because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build
Mm.
like a little shopping mall there and then
Okay.
rent it out to everybody. See the difference as well. If you buy the land and if you have the money to put up a signboard, a big massive signboard, billboard
Mm. Mm.
with a drawing of what you want to put. If you're going to put a shop there, or if you're going to put a little motel, hotel,
Mm-hmm.
or guest house, Airbnb, whatever you're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
you before you even build it, people will come and want to rent before you
Right.
even build.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, that's what I don't understand. They will give you money if they might tell you they want. You ask them how long do you want to rent it for? They
Mm.
say a year, but some people will rent it for like 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine from UK here, I brought him there.
Mm.
He's it's not his building. He didn't buy it. The building is owned by somebody else, and it was derelict. So what he did, he said to the guy, "I want the building. I want your building for 20 years."
Mm.
I thought he was a bit mad when he said it. So I said, "You're gonna get a building for this guy for 20 years?" He goes, "Yeah." So the guy said, "Okay." So he worked out a deal with the guy, which was
Mm.
really stupid money. So the building was it's been there a long time. So it's the roof had gone and it started getting derelict. So what he did,
Mm.
he demolished half of it and extended it, put a swimming pool, put a gym, a sauna. If you see this building, you would not believe it. And if I tell you he's getting um, £7,000 a month from the
Mm.
American embassy for renting it, and he's rented to them for 20 years. So
Wow.
imagine how much money, because what he paid stupid money for it, Ghana money. He paid something like about 30,000, 30 for the 20 years. He paid about 30,000 CDs,
Mm.
which is peanuts. And then he's done spent his money. He spent about maybe about £40,000 and fixed it up. And if you see the place, it's a palace. Security cameras, swimming pool, everything is put on that place.
Mm.
And he's getting £7,000 a month. When we calculate £7,000 a month from the American embassy, they paid him the money up front. Now he's got money to buy
Yeah.
more land, so he's bought um, about 7 more plots, and he's building.
Mm.
If you see what he's building, skyscrapers. This guy is doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. When I go back next Sunday, next time I'll take some pictures and send you. You
Okay.
will see what he's building because he wants me to supply him with damp-proofing materials because they
Wow.
can't get that there. I supply damp-proof materials. Um, West Africa is most of their properties is full of damp because they don't use no damp DPC course in there. So they're wondering where the water is coming from. Rising damp, surface damp, external, internal, fungus damp everywhere. And
Mm.
they don't make enough ventilation in their house because they're scared of the mosquitoes. But they don't realize that they can put vents with filter that the mosquitoes can't come through, but they will let air in the house. All these type of things that I'm training them. I'm teaching them how to do this type of things.
Mm.
Mhm.
So that's so good for you to
Mhm.
take time and come and share all these valuable informations with everyone in the stream here and the people that watch later. because sometimes it's not like some people don't want to go to Africa and buy lands or have a business or buy properties. But again, is the fear of the unknown. Like they don't have no contact over there. And
That's the problem.
we know the scammers, they are everywhere.
Yes,
So,
that's the problem though, because you have to go for yourself.
mm,
Everybody's experience is different. But if you
mm,
have the right people around you, you don't have to worry about these things because they look after you. Anybody come in my circle, because we have a big circle, right up
right.
to the president, the
Mm-hmm,
former president, Kufuor, John Kufuor. I
mm,
go to his house. I'm doing things with them. So I don't. And the chief of police is my friend. The head of the lieutenant colonel in the army is my friend. So um, that's how we work in Jamaica. When you go to a different country, who you have to know because you don't know anyone. So what
mm-hmm,
you do, you try and learn the top of the top. So what you do,
mm,
you go and learn find out who the chief of police or your local head of the police. You go in there and sit down and talk to him. Said, yeah, I'm new in the area. I'm
mm,
from this. I need you to guide me because they like that. They want to feel like that they're doing something for you. Now
mm,
you can call on them anytime. I can call on these guys anytime if I need anything. But I need them to secure my people when they come down there. So all my people feel secure. So what I
yeah.
do, they feel happy when they come around because we show them so much stuff. I
Mm,
mean, I brought so much people down there and they're actually saying to me, wow, you didn't tell me about this before. Why didn't you tell me? When you go over there, it's a different experience. It's not like UK, you're locked up. UK, America, you're locked up in your house. You
mm-hmm.
can't go nowhere. No, no, no. You can go. You can walk the streets. I walk the streets anytime of night down there. I'm cool. I'm easy.
So it's very, very safe over there.
It's very
Because
safe.
I
Very,
know
very safe.
already, but for the people in the stream that are not sure what to expect.
Um, you can expect people come up to you and say, and let me tell you, start from the bottom.
Hmm.
The children, little kids will never walk past you without saying afternoon, morning, or whatever. How are you? They'll never
Hmm.
walk past you without saying that.
Hmm.
Um, the children, they have manners. And they'll actually call you uncle. They never call you by your name.
Hmm.
They'll say, "Good afternoon, uncle. How are you?" You understand, or auntie, or something like that. Then you get people who always want to help you. So it's up to you if you want to help them, if you want them to help you. You said you said I don't know you, so I don't really want you to help me. Until when I get to know you, you have to educate them.
Hmm.
When I get to know you, then I'll let you help me. And they go, oh yes, okay, okay. And then some of them would say, okay, I'm a good guy, I'm a good guy. Take my number. This
Hmm.
is my number. And then you can give them your number if you want to. You can talk to them. It's up to you. You can see them. You could see who they are. Um, but it's very, very safe. Trust me, it's cool. People are very friendly. In Ghana, they're very friendly. Um, but the only thing you have to be mindful of is when you're doing business. It's
Hmm.
about money because they look at you as you've got the money, you want
Right.
the product, but then you have to say, I want your product, I want your whatever you have. So I want to pay my price. I don't want to pay your price. You
Hmm.
understand? Never take out any. I see some foreigners do some stupid things. They have money, go to the bank, change the money. And they have some big old, every time they put their hand in the pocket to take out money, they're taking out some big, massive wad.
Hmm.
What? That's stupidness. Take, you know what? How, you're not going to spend off all that wad in one day. So
Hmm.
you only take what you need to buy what you need, what you want. You don't
Eh,
go crazy because you remember you come from so-called first world country where everything is there on tap. So what you have to know is that you've got everything already. So what would you
Hmm.
need? I need some food. Or if you're gonna go to like the art centers to get some trinkets and things,
Hmm.
you said, okay, I'm only gonna spend 30 quid, right? So you get that money changed up and you put the money in different pockets.
Right.
So you know what you have in each pocket. You know you got tens, twenties, or whatever in that pocket. Then you know you push your hand in the pocket. You know you're gonna come up with 20. and you know you're gonna come with 10. You're not gonna come with 5. If you put, you understand, in each pocket, you know what you put in there. So then you can rummage around in your pocket before you take out your money. Nobody don't know what you have. You could rummage in the pocket that's got the five CDs, like the equivalent is like £5, and you know
Right.
you're coming out with 5, and you go, oh, I've only got 5,
Hmm.
and they go, oh, you have to pay some more. And you say, no, I've only got 5. So it's like a barter thing. But it's fun. It's all fun. You come, make the effort. Just make the effort. This COVID thing is a reason why God made the COVID come and get us, because black people
Oh,
need to wake up.
oh yeah.
They, they need to wake up, and they're sleeping, man. There's so much black people sleeping. I
Hmm.
really call it there. I call it they're in a coma. A lot of black people in a coma, and they need some smelling salt to bring them out of this coma because things are happening around them, and instead of doing, they're talking. They
Yeah.
just keep talking, and then talking to a friend. Oh, if it was me, I would
Hmm.
do that. So when you do it,
Mm-hmm.
they go, "Hey, how did you do that?" Because I
Hmm.
tried. You got the same. You got. Listen, I saw a guy reading the news in Ghana. The guy is blind. So
Oh.
I'm saying, hold on, this guy is blind and he's reading the news, and he
Hmm.
reads the news better than some of them who's not blind, because the one who's blind, they've got all the latest designer clothes on, showing off, the nails is flashing, hands waving all over the place. This man just sit down and read the news. I
Hmm.
don't feel that these people it's like when I watch the news with some of these ladies reading the news and their hands waving, I think they're gonna slap me through the TV. So when I look at them on the TV, I think they're gonna slap me. But you look at this guy, you feel comfortable, you're listening to the news, that's what
Hmm.
you're listening to. But um, opportunities there, um, childcare, old people's home. Listen, oh dear, you could make so much money from an old people's home in Ghana. All you have to do is collaborate with some of your friends, and
Hmm.
it just all you need is like three plots of land side by side, and then you build a like maybe the bigger the place the better. You could build a 14-bedroom old people's home like you
Okay.
do and you'll be surprised. There's so much people returning resident who wants to go down and retire, but they
Hmm.
want somebody to help them. So they can go out. You just rent them like a flat, build it like a flat, so they're independent. And if they need anything, you can send out the staff to go and get it for them, or they can send you out or whatever. And they're living in a nice garden place where they can even do the gardening, everything. So they feel relaxed. They're outside living their life. Kindergarten for little children,
Hmm.
man, big business. You don't have to from like you get them from about 3 year old to like 9. You could make a lot of money because people's going to work, leave their kids, and come back,
Hmm.
pick the kids up, and go.
Hmm.
And half the time those kids are sleeping anyway. They play till they're so tired, then they go and sleep. So you feed them, they go and sleep. You let them watch some
Hmm.
TV. You let them play whole heap of games. And then they tire themselves out and go to sleep. So it's not like when you go into the 16, they're like the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old, where they're back chatting you. You say, sit down, and they said, oh, well, I don't want to miss. I don't want to. No,
Hmm.
that's a different type of um, teaching. It's
Wow.
there.
If anyone want to call in, the link is in the chat. Any question you have for Ricky, Ricky, that's why he's here with us tonight. So, hi, future queen. Thanks for joining the live. So you can call in if you want and ask him all your questions. So, Ricky, can you explain to the people in the stream what you do, like when it comes to buy lands or properties? Can you go over that for them, please?
Um, as I said before, I buy land and renovate. I build on the land where it's fresh land, I
mm,
build on there, build different type of properties on there, and I rent them out.
mm,
Or I buy uncompleted building. Now you see, you have a lot of uncompleted building over there because people think big. They build massive houses that they can't finish. They can't complete it. So you got big,
that's
huge
true.
14, 15 bedrooms, and you ask them, why are you building a 15 bedroom?
Mm,
Oh, I always want a big house. I said, do you think your kid's gonna come and finish? They can't even paint it. They will
mm,
never paint this. They will never come here because they'll see it's so big. They can. I'm not going there.
mm-hmm.
So you have to build
So
something for
hard
the
to
purpose of
maintain.
what you're
Mhm.
gonna use it for.
Mm,
So if the best, as I said, the best way to buy is to buy uncompleted because all the documents to build would have been done
mm,
already. And the plans, all you have to do is refresh the plans by changing a few things
mm,
because the foundation would have been in and
mm.
all the walls, just the structure you have to change.
So for the guys in here with us that so interested to get a property over there or buy a land, this is the right person to check all those information with, find out more, and yeah, take it from there. But like I always said in this stream, on this platform, at least visit 2 3 countries if you can, so you have different experiences when it comes to each countries, and you take it from there. So I know you have employ people over there. Can you share with us how many people you work with, or the one that work with you?
Yeah, when I'm there, I have more people working for me.
Mm,
Right now, I've left down there. I closed my warehouse because I don't really. They're too laid back for me. Yeah,
right.
because if I'm not there,
Mm,
you don't know. Anybody could walk into the warehouse and take out things, and they don't see because they're just laid back. It's not. They're just
mm,
coming whatever time they want to come in.
mm-hmm,
But when I'm there, I would have like on the construction bit, I can have anything from like 10 people on site. Or when I'm not, when I'm there, is also in my distribution. I have a
mm,
lot of I've got like staff who runs it. I got like three ladies and a guy who runs the store. But when
mm,
I'm not there, I've set up a lot of young people. I've got like college graduates that they leave the university, uh,
mm,
university grads, and they have no work.
mm,
So what I do, I train them. I say to them, "What do you want to do?" Sometimes they don't even know what they want to do into market. I said, "Okay, I'm going to change whatever you went to university to do. I'm going to
mm.
make you make money because this country here, without money, you're nothing.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you want to make money,
Mm,
I'll show you how to do it." So they
mm-hmm,
come in, I talk to them, I give them question and answers. They take it home, they fill it in and bring it back. Then I will say to them, yes or no, this is good, this is not good. You've answered that wrongly. You should have done
mm,
this. What would you do? I play games with them, like give them role play for them to play. And then if I see that they're good, then I will say to them, okay, you're a pretty girl. I'm
mm,
gonna give you some perfume to sell. So I
mm,
give them perfume, and I said, who are you gonna sell it to?
mm-hmm.
Um, they'll sell it to the man because man is easy to sell to if you're a pretty girl. Now the guys will sell to women, so they have so the women
Mm.
they want to talk to the men, but I find a lot of Ghanaian men they really scared of the woman. The woman
Oh.
are the powerhouse. You tell a woman about anything about business, she go, "Oh wow, yeah, tell me. So how do I make this?" And blah blah blah. She's going into it and asking
Mm,
you too much questions, you know. But the man who's standing looking at you, oh, okay, are you sure that will work?
mm,
Well, have you tried it? Go and try it and you'll see. So, but the
mm,
ladies, they sell. I have a girl over there that she sells my perfume. She don't want nothing but perfumes. I
mm,
got girls that sell cosmetics.
Okay.
That girl only want cosmetics. She don't want nothing else. She just want cosmetics. I've got girls who sell like office equipment, like printers, photocopier, um, pen, inks. That's all she wants to do because she's good at selling it. Now,
Right.
one of the girls, I gave her £5,000 worth of what do you call it, perfumes, all the
Hmm.
name brand, and I asked her what's the best selling because she works into this. She works for an Indian woman. So I
Okay.
said to her, I says, how does that Indian woman treat you? And she goes, oh, she's okay, but she's miserable. She comes in. If we don't make money today, she's shouting. The way she shout. So I said, what do you think when she's shouting at you? How do you feel?
Hmm.
She goes, oh, she makes you feel small. So I said, okay, you're a good candidate. I says, if you're serious and you want to make money, I can
Hmm.
make you make a lot of money. And she goes, oh, I want to make money. So I said, where do you live? And she tells me, I said, who do you live with? She live with parents. I said, okay. I said, do you want to help your parents?
Hmm.
Because they help you. And she goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "Okay. What I want you to do, I'm gonna trust you because I think you're a good person." That's the first girl that was the first girl I dealt with there.
Okay.
And she said to me, "Okay." I said, "You know, I'm gonna give you £1,000 worth of cosmetics, um, perfumes. So, but I want you to tell me the fastest selling perfume that's in your boss's shop." So she write it down and she text it. She WhatsApp it to me.
Hmm.
And I went back to my warehouse and I didn't have all of them, but I picked some and I gave it to her. So I gave her £1,000 worth of things.
Oh
Now I
wow.
was in Ghana for six weeks that time
Hmm.
and gave her the 1,000. So I'm expecting to get money back or I tell her to put the money in the bank, put my money and put her in. She can have hers. So we worked out what she's going to get. Now
Hmm.
I marked up my product 50%. Yeah. In UK here, your maximum you could is about 10%. So I
Hmm.
mark it 50. When before I even left, maybe about 3 weeks into the holiday, the
Hmm.
girl came back and said to me, this is your money. So I said, what? She goes, I sold all. I said, you sold all already? She goes, yeah. I said, how'd you do that? She said, when customer come in
Hmm.
and I know what they want, I said to them, oh, I know a guy who's got a warehouse and you can buy at warehouse price rather than buy it at this retail price here. So if you want it that way, I could talk to the guy for you later. So if you want to save money. So that's what she was doing in there. So she's still doing it. Now she brought me all of my money and
Hmm.
made her money.
Oh.
And then she's going to me, wow, can I get more? Can I get more? Because I sold it off really quick. So that's what she's been doing. And she's my top seller there. Very top girl. Very, very top. Now the rest of because when she dresses now, you want to see how she dresses when she goes to work. Right?
Hmm.
So and she get the latest of everything. And I don't mind bringing her when I go down there. I don't mind bringing her things. So I'll bring her
Hmm.
a nice phone, or I might phone her up and says, "Do you want a pair of shoes? What do you want?" So I'll bring
Hmm.
it because I know if I make her feel good, treat her good, she's gonna feel happy that she's selling for me and
Yeah.
selling for her, and that's
Yeah.
what we do. Yeah, I treat all of them. I've got little kids that from there was I got some little boy. He was about, let me see, the first time I met him, he was about, let's see, I think he was about 8.
Hmm.
That kid used to come into my warehouse. I never have to tell him. He'd take the broom and he'd sweep everywhere before he go to school. He'd sweep everywhere. Then I
Hmm.
give him pocket money to go to school, and I also give him drinks and food because I sell it in the shop. Now that kid's like my son. I treat him like
Hmm.
that.
Oh.
Anything I want, he does it. Like right now, anything I want, he does it. And
Hmm.
he's working in the shop. So you treat them good, they will look after you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll respect you and look
Yeah.
after you very well. There are a
Yeah.
few questions in the chat.
Okay.
Kwame was asking where do you live in? Like I think he meant probably your area in Ghana in
18
this.
Junction.
Sorry.
Spintex Road.
Okay. I'm sure if he's still here, you said. I think he also asked earlier. There was one question from him, but I can't find that. He asked if you build houses for people. I think something like that. So something like that.
Yes, we do. We get the plans done as well. We just draw the plans up and get it built. And when if they're not in the country, we give them a step by step, blow by blow of where their money is going, so they can see it. And because the WhatsApp is there, they can see it on a daily basis what's going on. They can see
Mm,
the man them working. They can see what they're doing. You
right.
know, yeah.
Okay. Another question, I think, is from Curtis. Is
From who?
he want to know about credit card, like if they accept credit card over there. So,
Yes, yes. Some of the banks they do special cards as well. Like you can put load money on it and bring that down. But the
hmm,
problem with that, yeah, because these banks they'll take charges. That so you'll find that you lose a lot of money. But if you can bring the cash,
hmm,
you get more of the forex bureau with it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, if you have any question, just put it in the chat, or you grab, you can call in if you want to before we end the stream. So that's why yesterday I was encouraging our brothers and sisters, specifically in Africa, the importance of supporting Black-owned businesses. Because now you are there, you have different businesses over there, and you are giving job to people, you are employing people. So that's what we want to see. So from maybe one city, you be the next one. You have branches all over, but they have to support those people that are willing to go over there and have businesses, treat them well. The trust have to be there and all that to encourage others also to follow, your footsteps, for example. So that's why I'm here, just to keep sharing anything that can encourage anyone out there that is thinking, oh, I really want to go to Africa, but I'm not sure. There are people that actually went there and they can share the experiences with us. So it kind of prepare us if you want to go, where to go, who we can trust and who can show us around and do you know things with us on the ground, because they are used to how things work over there. So I think what I wanted to ask you is about Step Up Black. If you can talk a little bit about that would be good, and the stuff you're doing here in the UK.
Say that again. I missed the first part.
Right, I want you to talk a little bit about Step Up Black and the
Paper black.
other, yeah, yeah, and like the other businesses you have here in the UK, and how you manage to balance those two.
Yeah, the business I have in UK,
Mm,
what I've done. I used to have 13 people working for me here,
okay.
but when I go away, they sort of I don't know, they try to thief the work
Oh,
from me behind my
mm,
back and do certain things. So what I do now, I only use subcontractors. So they have to be trade spirit people. So they have to be. I'll give them a price to do certain things, and that's it.
mm,
But
mm,
in the office, I do have my right hand man, who is he, he's my contracts manager. Then I
okay.
have two other ladies, and then I have my daughter is just joining. She's just joining there. So she's and then my other son, he's in uni, but he wants to do everything that his sister does. So they're competing with each other. So they're very, very good in the IT fields. They're very good. My daughter builds websites and do all kind of stuff. She makes her own products. She
Okay.
manufactures products. She do all kind of stuff.
Mm.
She have her TV channel. She has all kind of stuff. So she was on Sky. Sky wanted her to read the news, but she don't want to do it.
Mm.
She wants to work with her old man.
Oh yeah.
So basically, um, we do food and drinks, and we do building products, hardware, kitchen, bedrooms, and bathrooms is what I do now. And I build extension, loft conversions, and renovate properties. So I renovate a lot of properties. Yeah, right now we've got on our books, we've got about 4 loft conversions to do. We've got about, I think it's about 5 end of terrace house to build, and we got about 7 extensions. Today I had to turn down some because I don't want any more. I'm gonna be killing myself. So I don't want any more. Before I used to run, as I said, 13 people
Mm.
working, but I don't want to get that big again because with the government they changed the rules
Mm.
where I have to I become like an unpaid tax collector. So I
Yeah.
don't really want to do that anymore because I don't get no extra money for it. It costs me money to do it. So I don't see why I should pay these white people money for doing certain things. No, they need to pay me. They owe me. So
Mm.
I do things that's benefiting me. I don't do things that's going to benefit them. Um, that's what I do.
Okay. Interesting. I think Curtis wants to know if I had $10,000 more in maybe in more in a bank in Ghana, being an expert, will that bank tax me along with America? So I don't know
Would
if
I
you.
tax you?
Yeah, I think that's what he wants to know.
Well, depends. If $10,000 in the bank, they don't tax it. Depends on what kind of account you open and what you're doing, what type of business you're doing. If you have $10,000 dead in the bank, not
Hmm.
getting any interest, because the interest rate is rubbish at the minute. Even if you have that in UK, if you got that type of money, the money should be working for you. It should not be in the bank sitting down there
Hmm.
gathering dust, because that's how the bank make their money. If people was to take all the money at the bank now, the bank would close tomorrow. So
Hmm.
you have to understand right now what you need to get into is shares, because shares, you get the shares are down. All shares like petrol, oil, the price is down. Um you can buy shares. Listen, it's cheaper to buy um the barrel of oil used to be like 450, sometimes 490 for crude oil. Now it's gone down. You could buy a bag of like a bucket of chips from KFC, or chicken from KFC for the same price what you can buy a barrel for now. So if you think when this COVID thing is settled down and everybody can come back out, that value is gonna go pow straight back up, because remember no one is driving, so they're not using petrol. So nobody don't need the petrol and the
Hmm.
oil.
Yeah.
So it's gone to the bottom. People are staying in their house eating, getting fat, eating all this food and doing all the naughty things. So they're getting fat. Okay. When they go back, they have the gym. There's a one called gym. The gym is like
Hmm.
all of the training. No one is exercising in the gym because they're closed. That shares is good to buy. As soon as you come all the gyms, you're gonna make a big, massive amount of money. Now we've set up, me and my contracts manager. We're setting up some shares, buying shares and doing stuff like that, buying penny shares. You don't have to go crazy to say shares. You could get like £200 worth of shares. If
Hmm.
you can get £200, £500, whatever you can afford, just put the money in there. Those are guaranteed. The money's gone down, so it's guaranteed to go back up. So you're not going to lose. It can't go down anymore. You know, it's not going to go. These white people are not going to let it crash because they're going to lose so much. So they can't afford to. So right now, shares is a good thing to look into. So
Mm,
that's one of the things I would say. But if she put her money in the bank um, in Ghana, I don't think they will charge her a little bit. Depends on how she's going to pull the money out and what kind of service she's doing. They will charge her that way. But no,
mm, okay. Do you guys have more questions? I think Ricky is here, so let's just make sure you ask any question you want to ask him before we end the stream. And Ricky, thanks again for joining me here tonight.
no problem. I like your hairstyle, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Mm. Is it braided or what is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So, you guys in the stream, I'm sure Ricky shared a lot with us tonight. You go and think about it and decide for yourself where you want to go once all this lockdown situation is all cleared, everything is back to normal. Make sure you go there, visit not one, at least two, like I keep saying, two, three countries. So you decide finally which country will be the best. It depends what type of business you want to do over there. And you have the opportunity to meet people on the ground and make contact, anything you need, you know, to have handy before you start a business in another country. Everything is new to you. Make sure if you have to go two, three times before you decide for yourself, you do that in order to for things to go smoothly for you and still be prepared for a little bit of challenges here and there. Because if you are new somewhere, those challenges will come up, or is who you know, those are the people that can actually direct you and connect you to the right people. So I think we don't have any more questions. So I'll give you guys 5 more minutes and we're going to end the stream. So once you're ready for the step of black, you let me know. Once everything is ready, running, Ricky, for us living in the UK, so I can share that with people here on this platform, so we can support that cooperation things you're trying to put together.
Yeah, we actually working on a cooperative group where black people they can invest in it as little as £500.
Right.
And what we are doing, you can little and as much as whatever you want to invest. Now, what it
Mm,
is, we're bringing fresh fruits and vegetables from the
mm,
Caribbean and
okay.
from Africa, from
Mm,
Uganda and from Ghana at the minute.
right.
Fresh vegetables, and we're supplying um, takeaway hotel. We don't want to do the hotels. We're just mainly supplying takeaways and those corner shops with fresh
Right.
fruit and veg.
Mm,
And we're then going to be shipping more food products
mm,
to Africa, different parts of Africa. And also, we're trying to go into Europe because there's a lot of African people that lives in Germany, Holland,
yeah.
France, Sweden,
Mm,
and they can't get the products. What that's back in their homeland. So we want to do it um, like uh, either like Amazon type of thing. That's what we're doing. So we got a lot of people that's joining what we're
mm,
doing. They want to find out what we're doing, how we're doing it. So
okay.
when that is ready, I will let you know
Okay.
about that. But right now, it's going really crazy. There's so much people. I've got so far 70
Mm,
people that for me who wants to join it, who wants it to work. Because what
Okay.
we want to do is get a warehouse for distribution, and
Mm.
then people can then, just like Costco, you can come in there and buy your African food and everything else what you used to back in your own country. Um, you can just walk in and buy it and take it. You can do wholesale or we do retail. So that's what we're setting up right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I want to know if you have a website, or if you need any other thing. Do you guys have a website?
The website is crashed at the minute because we wasn't putting we was rebuilding it, and
No.
there was, the guy said there was too much things on it because we put the food, the hair and beauty and everything on there and the
Mm.
hardware. So he was saying, "Oh, it's too much things." So what we're doing now, we're gonna separate them and
Okay.
rebuild different for different things. The food's gonna be on one, the hardware,
Mm.
the kitchen, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, tiles is gonna be on one separate one. So we're gonna keep the hardware and the construction stuff separate, and then
Okay.
keep the food and drinks and the hotel. We also have guest houses
Mm.
and a hotel that we work out a deal with them. So
Okay.
we get it at a really cheap price. So anyone who wants to go to Ghana in
Mm.
particular, if you want to go to Ghana, we can get the hotel or the best Airbnb cheaper than you will ever get it because
Mm.
we're underground. So we can negotiate for you. We've got them right now that we get people. That's one, as I said, I brought down 16 people come for me in December. But my friend, who is his name is Dialio, he was the one who brought down over 900,000 people to Ghana December from
Mm.
America, all over the diaspora. He was the one who set up Year of Return. He was the one who set that up. So there was so much. People made so much money in Ghana over the Christmas. The place was a roadblock. You know,
Mm.
it was a roadblock. So I think that's one of the reasons why these people are scared, because they're thinking if these black people get it together and start working like this, what
Mm-hmm.
we're going to do? Because if black people are smart and start buying from Indians, the Asians, they wouldn't have anything. If they
Mm.
start buying
Right
from all
one.
these other people, they wouldn't
Mm.
have anything. Most of these Asians come and open shops in black people area. The
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, why is it? There's no black man can open a shop in China. You cannot open a shop in China. You know, when I was in Ghana, I
Mm.
went into this hardware shop, and this Chinese woman, they was standing behind the girls, literally standing behind them each till, looking
Mm.
at them to see what they was doing. They have got
Oh,
cameras in
okay.
there, but the
Mm.
girls were still standing there watching the Ghanaians girls serving the customer.
Mm.
And I look around and I just thought, me, I'm a funny guy. I opened my mouth. I
Yeah.
just said, those these Chinese people come over here and standing there watching you like you're a thief. I
Mm-hmm.
just said it loud. They
Mm-hmm.
was so they were shocked. The Chinese people. You're standing there looking at these people like a thief. Why don't you go back to your own country? You know you would never let a black man open a shop in your country. You would never do
Mm-hmm.
it. And but yet you come over and open shop and you're treating people like they're stealing your things.
Mm.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And I said, all you people in here should be ashamed of yourself buying from these bloody Chinese people. They don't like you. And
Mm-hmm.
the guy was coming trying to talk to me outside. He's going, oh, hey, why you say Chinese don't like? Well, we like blacks. That's why we're here. I said, no, you're here to make money, to exploit the people, man.
Exactly.
You have to exploit them.
Mm-hmm.
So me, that's my thing. I just go into it. I just lose it. But
I don't blame you. It's because you know exactly what is in their mind.
exactly.
So, George said, I have a friend who wants to sell, I think maybe his land. He's in the UK. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
He's got land in Ghana.
Yeah. I think, George, are you still here? So, yeah, I think the person wants to sell his land. So,
You can give him my number. He can get in touch with me. Let me know where the land is.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Kwame Africans to stop this nonsense. Yeah, we have to, and we have to encourage the brothers and sisters on the continent to, certain things when it comes to how we treat the one that who live the diaspora will go there to have businesses. They are there for our people. So they also, the one living on the continent, also have to prioritize when it comes to where they should go and shop. That's why I spoke about that yesterday, because most of the time we always think about that 5 cities difference or 10 city difference. We prefer to go to the Chinese or the Lebanese, whilst Ricky's store is just next door with a difference of 5 or 10 cities. But you have to know when you go to Ricky, what he's going to do once that business is working, everything is going perfectly well. He's not going to store just that one business. He'll go and have branches all over the place, and eventually he will be able to employ more people and will treat you guys decently, how it's supposed to be. But when it comes to those Lebanese and Chinese and all those people, this coronavirus just even opened people's eyes more, I believe, when it comes to the Chinese, because before they were playing it as if they were like, they were much better than the rest, but they are not. They are extremely racist as they expose themselves. So when you are out there on the continent, make sure you buy black. Always go and support black owned businesses, always, and stop this. It has to be made in China or made in France or made in Spain or Italy. All those rubbish. You guys have to stop that and start supporting black owned businesses. That's the only way forward for us. So Ricky, if you have any last thing to say before we end the stream to our brothers and sisters in here with us, or the one that watch this later.
Yeah, I would say buy black. Don't go back. Step up and buy black. And you make yourself stronger.
Hmm.
It'll make your children stronger because your children will see that you're doing something. Um, they will have a positive outlook on life. Everything can't be like European look. All the children don't want to act like they're European, walking around doing selfies and stupid dancing with their mini skirts and all these kind of stupid things that they're jumping what these people do and forgetting where they come from. They don't know that they was trying to look like you. They're trying to look like you. They could never be you. So that's it. So just stay blessed, everybody.
Thanks so much, Ricky. So, guys, this is the end of our stream. I'm going to quickly, pour les francophones, Ricky nous a expliqué, il a partagé ses expériences avec nous et il encourage les frères et sœurs de la diaspora d'aller au pays, acheter les terrains, s'investir en fait au pays. Et puis, il nous encourage aussi à soutenir les frères et sœurs qui ont des entreprises, des boutiques et des trucs comme ça. Donc, c'est très, très important pour nous et il faut qu'on encourage nos enfants aussi à faire les mêmes choses. Donc, j'espère que vous avez aimé cette vidéo et si vous avez besoin de ces contacts, je vais passer les contacts de Ricky. Il faut seulement m'envoyer un mail et puis je vais vous envoyer ses contacts. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt. So, guys, this is the end of the stream. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. For those of you that is still daytime, it's almost 11 here. Kelly said, thanks, Ricky. That was great information. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. And have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Those of you that is daytime. And for the people on this side, have a great night and good evening to you all, and thanks, Ricky. Bye, everyone. Don't worry, don't worry. Kelly, we'll fix that later. Good night, all.